Andres Inderil just resubscribed for 21 months. Merry Strumisk. Andres 9 Magabirth.
Alive here, down in the mine with a pickaxe and our brothers by our side. It's been so long. Now it's time to go. Diggy diggy hole. Diggy diggy hole. None of the music's completely gone. This is madness. Good day. Hello? 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 Is everybody there? Hello? It is me. Visty. Hello? Oh, I think this jumper was previously washed and dried, but the arm of the sleeve was inside itself and it is still sort of slightly damp. Fuck. God, I got diggy diggy hole 2 in my head. It won't come out of my head. It's stuck there. Hi. Damp hoodie. No, it's my worst nightmare. Damp hoodie. Bam. Sorted. Come on, why is this mouse now really short? I've got all weird. Everything's fucked. Certified Australia moment. What's that? What's an Australia moment? G'day. Oh, hi Jade. What's going on there, mate? G'day. Can I do that? Was using the loo and had to open a new thing of loo paper and there was a spider. I was like, nope. Nope. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. 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 No, thank you. Andres with the 260 stream streak and a 21 month sub now. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. God, that's horrible, Jade. Please don't do that. Please never see a spider again. Yeah, can we G scared away? With stream ending? Yes, Jade scared us away with spider. What did happen to your pronouns? Are my pronouns still here? May have disappeared. I changed my named to include the DE at the end. Oh, yes. 1. Oh, that didn't work. 1. Mine is still here. The title screen was the ending one. I know, because we were running away from the spiders. Oh. Oh, dear. Help. I've got... Do you know what? I've not had my tablets. But also, sleep is attacking me. Oh. We may do in the exclamation mark pronouns link, possibly. There you go. Bam. Bam. Oh my god, I had a load of thing... Because I've been to the hospital twice in the last 4 days for various appointments. And for some reason, at the hospital, at my GP it's fine, and at the other smaller hospital that I go to for some things, it's all fine. But for some reason, at the main ginormous hospital, they had changed my hospital. They changed my gender and pronouns and title and stuff, like the wrong way. I had asked them many years ago to change it, and it was correct for a long time. An A&E nurse correctly changed it for me. And then at some point, like at the start of this year, I went to get something tested, and it is something that's stereotypically related to people who are assigned male at birth. So either accidentally, automatically, or maliciously, somebody changed my fucking pronouns and gender and everything on the hospital system, and it was fine everywhere else. So I keep getting these letters with the wrong pronouns on them. So when I was there, when I went for my MRI on Sunday, I was like, hey, could you change this for me, please? Because everybody kept going, huh, is this, what? Huh? What? Like that every time, and I was just like, listen, somebody's fucked it up. Could you please change it? And then when I saw I had to go to see the so the person who was in the MRI thing, it was really late at night. I think she doesn't normally work all the time, and she didn't actually know how to do it. So she left a note for the people who are in the morning to change it for me. And then, so I was like, oh, thank you very much. Spreadsheet nerd was being stupid, probably. It was probably, it could have just been automatic or some shit. Like, I don't know. It was weird. I think it was probably somebody in radiology who does not have training in, or proper appropriate training in the existence of trans people and intersex people. Horror. And then I went to see rheumatology yesterday, who have booked me in for yet more MRIs, woohoo. When he was booking those MRIs, it asked if they knew the last period of my menstruation cycle. So I'm assuming that means that they have now changed my gender and everything back to being correct on their system now, instead of the fucked up one. So I think it's all correct now. Oh dear. So it's because of the outdated way the NHS database works. If you haven't been given a new NHS number, your gender marker gets randomly automatically reverted. Oh, interesting. Because on the because it didn't happen everywhere though, Abyssal. Because it was correct on their system, and it was correct, and it's correct at my GP's, because I asked, and it's correct at the other hospital. So, I don't know. But they did change it again, I guess. So, we'll find out. Silk, how are you? Yeah, it's a bit of a fucking pain in the arse. It's like, I don't mind having to, in certain situations when talking about my body, I understand that there's a lot going on. You know, I am trans. I know that you know, I'm taking HRT. I know that there are certain things that I was born with that other people weren't born with, and there's some things that I have, like I've got my boobas are my boobas. They're not implants. They're actually my boobs. So I do have to get like breast cancer checks and stuff, right? And all of this, and I know that there's all of these things, and I know that if I'm talking to like medical professionals about certain things, I know that I may have to explain things to people, and I know that it might be uncomfortable for me to acknowledge certain things, but I know that I have to do it because it's just part of my existence, right? And I'm fine with that. But when people send me fucking letters and stuff and it's all misgendered, they can fuck right off. That fucks me off to no end. Especially because I already changed that shit. It's just like, to me, it feels malicious. And it makes me so angry. And I shouldn't have to deal with that shit. Cisgendered people don't constantly get fucking misgendered letters all the time. It's ridiculous. It makes me so angry. Unbelievable. Went to the hospital early, got whammed as soon as I sat down. Oh yeah, the rheumatology thing was so horrible. And not the actual appointment, that was totally chill, right? It's just like going to see anybody else. But the waiting bit, I had to sit in the waiting room for like an hour because they were late. The waiting room was this tiny, it was like in the downstairs of the hospital, probably doxing the hospital now. But whatever, I don't go there very often. And it was like a tiny fuck-off little room. And it was like they had a giant Christmas tree in it as well, so there was even less space. And then there was the radio on the side blaring away that the person on the desk had put on, and it was just like one of those little own radio boxes. It wasn't like a plugged-in radio system. And the speaker was so horrible, and it was turned up so loud, and everybody was talking in this really tiny room. So I got extremely... Oh, yeah, the stream's fucking breaking again. Hang on, chat, I'm dropping loads of frames. Okay, stabilized? Is it stabilized? Stabilized now. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It keeps spiking my bitrate like massively, and it drops a load of frames. But yeah, basically, the radio and all the people talking in this tiny fucking space in this waiting room where everybody was late was so overwhelming that I nearly had a panic attack, and I had to put my little earbud things in. Because I couldn't stand it. I was like, I have to leave. It was really horrible. Oh, sorry, right, read everybody's things. I was talking to Schmack the other night about, and they were saying how, when she first found out you were colorblind, they started nerding out about how rare it was for AFABs to be colorblind, and you had to remind her that you're trans. Exactly. Because NHS Spine has a central database that has satellites. You can get it changed locally at your GP, but because the way the database works as a whole, it doesn't really support changing gender markers. So it goes back to the spine and gets assessed from a different location. It gets reverted or just outright removed because the whole system is fucked. Oh, interesting. But that wasn't even... It wasn't even the spine one, though, Abyssal, but I get your meaning. The thing I got tested for, what changed it, that seemed to be the thing that triggered the change in the first place, was cancer related. but just a scan at the hospital. Like a check for. So it might have been the same similar thing, or it might have just been that it was for something that is generally more AMAB, and they just fucking changed it because they're stupid. I totally see it being either. Yeah, I think if I did my GRC, then they'd have to change everything, but at the moment I've got to deal with all this fucking bullshit all the time. But then it's the same, but then it doesn't help though, right? Because it's like gender recognition certificates need you to have all this proof that you've been living as your gender and pronouns and everything for 2 years, and that's really difficult to do if these fucking things like the NHS keep sending you fucking stupid shit all the time. Who's that on my top? It's Shansara from Dungeons and Dragons, hit Dungeons and Dragons show, High Rollers D&D. It's also got the things on the back. Hang on. If you watched High Rollers Erois, you will recognise. You see? We got all the tour dates on the back? I can't remember. It's been a while. It's not official merch. I believe it's Fail's drawing. Yeah. Right? Oh no, it's Peggles. Peggles drew it. It was Peggles' drawing, that was it. Peggles made it. They printed Peepers-ing respectfully, exactly. So Peggles drew it, and they got permission to print a couple shirts and give them out to people. And so Crispy sent it to me, I believe. So it's a very, very cool Peggles art of Shansara from Erois. Because she was basically like an evil pop star, essentially. Oh dear. It's good. Never finished Erois? It's so good. It's definitely one of my favourite D&D campaigns. It's like, I think I'm a really big fan of sort of fantasy. It's very She-Ra, right? Because it's sort of sci-fantasy. There's lots of it's like a world that's been cut off from the sort of wider universe, very much like She-Ra, and they've sort of got all these magic and fantasy elements, and then get exposed to the wider universe, and suddenly it's like, holy shit, look, people flying around in fucking spaceships and taking over planets and stuff. It's really cool. It's really good. Thanks, Af. PCSE guidelines state that a trans person should be issued a new NHS number with the correct gender marker and have their old one archived after transferring their medical records, but a lot of doctors don't know that. They just changed the current one because it's issues on their system. Yeah, well, that's my thing, right? Because when I asked the GP to do it, they said that they would have to make an entirely new record for me, and then they said they would, and then I was like, okay, whatever you need to do, I don't care. It doesn't affect me. I can't do it. If I could do it, I'll do it myself right now. And then they said to me, like, afterward, oh, we didn't do that. We just changed the stuff. We changed your sex to undetermined and changed the other things because it was easier for us. And I was like, okay, whatever, as long as it's correct. They were like, is that okay? And I was like, as long as it says Miss and she, her on it, I don't mind. But I clearly should have said, no, it's not okay. Do it properly. Because now it's just causing me lots of issues. System is set up handling biological sex-specific issues. Oh, yeah, there's a whole thing of that as well, because basically they told me, they were like, if we change it, then it'll start sending you things to have, fucking Gurnham, I know. It'll start sending you things to say, oh, if I, like, got it changed so that it said, like, female and everything, they go like, oh, you need to have a pap smear, and you need to have your boobs squished to check for breast cancer, which I do need, but I don't need the pap smear one. But and then it won't do things like, oh, you need to have your prostate checked, and stuff like that, right? So they're basically their NHS system is fucked. Only has male, female, doesn't even think about trans people or intersex people at all, doesn't give a fuck. Is not set up to offer specific services to people who might have like different things than just their biological system nonsense. And I'm sure it'll send out things to people who maybe have, like, for whatever reason, people who are assigned female at birth who don't have boobs and who don't need to have a breast cancer check and stuff like that. I'm sure it'll still send it out to them because it's fucked. Everything's fucked. I don't see it changing anytime soon with Wes String as health secretary. No. You know, the worst part about the current political disaster and mess that we're in, especially with this sort of rising transphobia within the upper echelons of the government, is Theresa May, of all people, Theresa May, head of the Conservative Party of all places, was going to pass a thing to allow trans people to change their gender and their sex and everything of their own fucking free will without having to go through the GIC and doing the GRC and everything. And can you fucking believe that? What an insane fucking turn of events. Now we're in fucking in this fucking shithole where now the fucking Labour Party is now the new Conservative Party, and the Conservative Party is baby's first fucking EDL or whatever. See, I learned about EDL now. Totally missed that point in the previous history. Yeah, I mean, I want people to vote Green, I want people to vote Lib Dem, but people won't do it because they only see, even though that what they want to do and what they want to achieve is so much better for the country, and like their policies and everything are so much better for everybody, people only see Tory versus, like, Conservatives versus Labour, and they'll just vote for either of them or not vote at all. And it's fucking stupid. It doesn't help all the propagandized bullshit. Anyway, let's get off of politics, because it just makes me feel very sad. When I got my change, I had a 3-month period where I didn't actually have an NHS number because they archived my old one before they set up my new one. I had to fill out a new patient form as if I was a whole new person. For fuck's sake. That's so annoying. Takes forever to do things as the government has to buy things. I still just don't really give a shit. Yeah, it is nice. I have seen some stuff talking about the Greens and stuff recently, which is nice. What are we playing today? I'm not sure. I hadn't really thought about it. Honestly, I was kind of like... Honestly, to be honest with you, I'm fucking exhausted. It's been a long week and a half. I'm really tired. I've been doing obviously a lot of modding and setting stuff up for the gobs with Jingle Jam things, and I've been going to a bunch of different appointments for stuff about my back. And I'm just tired. I'm just really tired. I've been sleeping like shit. I felt really ill the other day on Tuesday. I got a really bad migraine because I slept really badly and it was lasted the whole day. My back hurts so much right now. It's just not a good time. So, something chill, honestly. Something chill and not too thinky. Because I just pooped. Oh, that's awesome, Vessel. Eat the rich and love the trans. Exactly. They like Rogue Waters. Yeah, because there's a bunch of the Jingle Jam games. I might be missing one from my list. SN. Yeah, Angus is behind me on the bed, and Percy's actually in the corner between the wall and the door. He's found a new little corner. He likes like a little corner spot. He's a silly, silly sausage. And Georgie's feeling a bit better. He sort of mostly seems to be back to his old self now, which is good. Because I was very worried about him. Also because we took him to the vets and he had a temperature. So they gave him some anti-inflammatories to try and bring his temperature down. And then they were like, here's some to give him over the next few days. And then when we brought him in, he sort of felt a lot, he was like acting a lot better and he was a lot happier and everything. And he had some food. And then, so we left the door open like we normally do on the night so that the cats can go out. And he went out. And then he spent the entire next day out because it was so horrible weather and he never came in even though we went around shouting him everywhere. And so we were like, oh my god, I'm really worried about him because he never fucking came back in. So I was like, I was super scared and sad. And then I went out the next day and shouted for him in the morning when I got up. And then he was like, meow, meow. And he was like down past the edge of our garden, past the edge of the neighbour's garden, hiding in like a giant pile of leaves and sticks and stuff. He'd obviously been sheltering in there the whole time. And so he came to me and I carried him back and I got like over the neighbour's garden and I tried to get over our fence, but I couldn't get him over, like climb over it myself and also hold George because he's huge. So I put George on the other side, tried to climb over, and then he hopped back over into the neighbour's garden and then it wouldn't come back to me and I was like, fuck's sake. So then when Mum got back, we got him in, and then he had some more of his medicine, and he was having a huge hug with me. I sent a picture to Zaf and Merlin and Kirsten and Nightjar on the mod chat. Basically, me squished underneath George, because he come back and just sat on the arm of my chair and was like, I'm having a hug with you now, and he like proper zonked out, just sort of like, yeah, he looked invisible on the picture because it was the back of my chair was there and he was sort of like whim and like you couldn't really see him because he's black. Oh dear, a silly cat. So he had a huge hug with me and everything, and then he's sort of been back in a bit more after that. But I was very worried about him because he'd obviously gone out. Silly boy. Tower Unite is pretty chill. Just spent a few hours in the arcade. Bum 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 ba ba da bum ba 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 da boo. Oh, it's big though. I have to download things if I haven't got them already. Gatekeeper. Oh, hang on. Stretch. Oh, you know what I should do? I should open up the thing. Is there a new Find the Cat this year? I don't know. I don't know if they did one. Nobody's mentioned it. Oh, bad news. No new content for Cats Hidden in Jingle Jam this year, but I've reached out to Yogs early in the year and you're interested in bringing in another level. But I was then too busy myself to keep reminding them about it. Still donating a Jingle Jam. Oh, that's a classic. Everybody's busy. Everybody's got to keep pestering each other to respond to various emails. I'm terrible for it. I'm terrible for responding to things. Ugh. Right, I'm just going to put my blanket on. Hang on. Oh god, I'm very tired, chat. Oh dear. Oh. Should we just go to sleep? Should I have a nap? Oh, so anyway, I just tuned into Visity's stream and then she just went to sleep. It was a bit weird. But yeah, I hope you're all having a good Jingle Jam. Remember, if you're watching, we're raising money for 8 amazing charities. So if you want to do a donate, the link is in the chat. Yeah, just sleeping. Nice just sleeping stream. Right, what are we doing then? Jingle Jam games. I shouldn't have done that. What are we gonna play? Legends of Hintersburg looks very cool. It's got a very cool art style. Gatekeeper. Oh, it's the roguelite. It looks crazy, but also really cool. And it's 1 to 4 players. It would have been cool to grab a little group of people for it. Oh, we are doing some, choose some trains. Let's do trains. I think we should do a bit of train. Co-op, top-down, Risk of Rain, yeah. Got of that vibe. Has trains got music? Though you're thinking of the Hindersburg, which I think had some D's in it, right? Right? Oh, do I need to make an account? Skip. Sure. Character select. Wait. Is this it? Are just some of my characters? Why are they all got brown hair? I don't want to have brown hair. Can I not edit them at all? There's no more character. I think we're gonna pick brown haired person. Viz. Okay, sound. I need sound. I'm a beginner. I don't know. I've never played before. Special version of trains. Yeah, I think it has like a couple of. I hope it's so loud. My ears.
Embark.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, that was overwhelming. It actually gave me a bit of a headache for some reason. I've just turned it down.
On a new career is always exciting.
It is.
Today you're joining the list of people who work on the railways, keeping the world's people and cargo running smoothly.
Nodders.
There's a lot to learn, but you'll be taking it step by step.
Oh God, help me, chat. I've got to learn to drive a train. Jesus Christ. Wee! Wee! Sensitivity's so high. Oh my God. Okay, hang on then. Let's just take this sensitivity and just go like this. Okay. Motion blur. Let's get that shit off as well. What? You can whack all this up. Put it all on high. It'll be right. Max FPS 62, such a very weird number. 60 is perfectly fine on this current setup. Allow mods. Do whatever you like. Where's evil motion blur gone? I'm not seeing motion blur, chat. Famous last words. We're done. I'm not seeing motion blur. Accessibility, colorblind mode. Or if it's a full, if it's full color change, it's not as good. Motion blur games should be illegal. I know, it's kind of evil. Motion blur. It's in general. Okay, we've done it. We've been saved. Oh, look at this. Blissfully motion blur free. Why does it even exist? It's so horrible. Also, it was so high. I'm moving the mouse. Can I... Oh, I see. I'm supposed to be looking at specific things. Still, the mouse sensitivity is still way too high. If you found yourself looking up when you went to look down... Oh, I don't think I was.
Before you get to the trains, take a quick tour
It's just,
of the
it was
facility
just
here
too
and learn
strong,
about-
Silk. I think if you have like a very subtle... What was I playing? Maybe on Cyberpunk? Because I've been watching Jingle Jam and playing a bit of Cyberpunk, I had to sort of tweak my settings slightly, so I had to turn some of the RTX things off. And it was like... It was sort of looking a bit weird, so I put the motion blur on really tiny set, like a really low setting, and it just kind of like... It was enough to sort of make it look like it was running nicely without the incredible blurry glorp that was there when other things do it. Yeah, it just makes me feel sick. It really makes me feel a bit ill when it's too high. What was I going to change? Oh yeah, it's mouse sensitivity. Guess I'm going to have to whack it down to 1.
basics of moving around on
It's still
foot.
too fast. I'm barely moving the mouse.
Your current objective is shown in the top left of the screen.
Oh.
You've just been awarded some action points. These are displayed in the top right corner of the screen and count towards your overall experience level for the game. This is one of the many route tasks you can discover. Keep an eye out for other tasks that will ask you to place, collect, or fix a variety of things.
Pog.
Head into the main building. Walk over to the wait. You can pause at any point to review objectives and a lot of other information about what's happening at the moment. Try it now and then return to the game after you've had a look round. Now that you've covered some of the basics of moving around and interacting with the
Nodders.
environment, let's take a walk through the building and find the trains.
Never had nausea issues with really anything like that, luckily, but like VR is fine for me. I never really tried any VR, so... Oh, I've got some screen tearing now. Hang on, back to the options. No, I don't want to restart the game. I want to turn on... the sync. Okay. Trains! Oh my god, look! Look, there's so many trains!
This is Central Square. From here you can explore the main training centre depot and surrounding yards. Your journey operating trains is just getting started here at the training centre. Remember, you can always come back here from the main menu to refresh your knowledge if you're unsure about anything.
Choose your train! Continue chapter 1. Tip. There was no tip, but it said tip behind my screen, behind my camera. It just said tip. There was nothing written there. Tip. I want you to tip to the...
In this
No,
training
all the
module,
trains have
you'll learn
left.
about the on-screen overlay known as the heads-up display, or HUD.
What is a
You'll see it when
HUD?
you're in control of a train.
Just a tip. You can tip to the Jingle Jam right now. And if you spend £35 or more, you too can play this game along with a large number of other cool games.
Types of HUD and make a first choice of which one you prefer.
And all donations go to
started.
charity. Isn't that great? Ooh, I'm going in. Dylan's just chatting. Oh no. I'm getting in the train.
Welcome to the most important
Look at
seat
this.
in the train.
I'm in a train.
Before you can start learning how to make the train move, you're going to need to understand what the HUD is telling you.
It is Just to make sure we're definitely in the correct thing. Train Sim World 6. Thank you,
There are three types
Saf.
of HUD. The one you're seeing now is the normal HUD. You'll learn that first, and then take a look at the minimal HUD next. There is also a simple HUD, which is essentially a cut-down version of the normal HUD. The HUD is a guide to show you what the train is doing, how you're doing, and what your next objectives are. You can tune what's shown here using the game settings. The main part of the normal HUD is the speed display
Pressing
in the bottom
buttons.
right. Your current speed is indicated by a white bar that will appear on the outside of the speedometer, and there is a red mark that indicates the maximum permitted speed. This is the direction display.
I know.
An arrow will indicate the forward, reverse, and neutral directions. A cross, or X, means the reverser is currently either not inserted or in the off position. This is the power display. A number will indicate what position the power or throttle control is in. If the display is white, it refers to power. If the display is yellow, it means powered braking or dynamic braking. If the display is red, then the throttle is currently locked out and you will need to take steps to release the lock before power can be applied. You can learn about troubleshooting elsewhere in Training Center. These are the brake indicators.
True.
The exact one shown will vary by train and will often be visible in the train itself on the various gauges. These gauges tell you what is happening in the braking system. The most important one is the BC, or brake cylinder. In most trains, when this reads 0, that means the brakes are released. Anything else, and the brakes are applied. In the top right is the track monitor. This shows you the line ahead and allows you to see all the signals and speed limit changes that you're approaching. By default, the track monitor shows the signals with their actual red, yellow, or green aspect. But when you get more confident, you can hide this information via an option in the game settings. As you accelerate, the track monitor will extend its look-ahead distance so you can see much further ahead at higher speeds. This is all done automatically. Now that you're familiar with the normal HUD, it's time to take a look at the minimal HUD. You can change this via the game settings, but for this tutorial, the game will change automatically.
I hope what he was telling me was...
You can see that most of the HUD is now gone. You are left with basic information in the top left corner. The minimal HUD immerses you in the experience of driving the train. Use the train's real gauges as much as possible. In the top left corner, you will see the information about your next objective and some limited information about what the train's doing, such as your current speed, the speed limit, and the gradient. Use the game settings to add and remove information from the minimal HUD. With less information, you'll find driving more challenging, but also more immersive and rewarding.
Yeah, I think I like that.
Experienced players might prefer the minimal HUD, especially when driving from the cab view. The normal HUD is ideal for newcomers or anyone who wants to drive from an external camera. You can switch HUDs in game settings. Do you want to start with the normal HUD or minimal HUD?
I kind of want to start with minimal HUD, because I want to be a fucking gamer.
That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
175 grams is not a lot of bussy. My groceries today have shipped include 125 grams of fruity bussy. What the heck? So much bussy. It would be nice if Twitch had a built-in command to set the game. I don't know why it doesn't have a bunch of this stuff. You just have to use some bots to do it. It's ridiculous. Okay, here we go. We're learning how to move a train, chat. This is it. I'm sure we don't need to learn this. You just put your foot down, right? Oh wait, there's no pedals.
For this exercise, you'll be using a British Class 323 electric multiple unit. It's a great train to get started with, as the controls are quite straightforward. This module will get you used to the feel of the train and its controls.
Yeah?
While many trains have different controls and are operated in different ways, there are basically always 3 controls that are common and are required to move the train. The reverser chooses the direction you're going to move in. It often has 4 positions: off, forward, neutral, and reverse.
That's this guy.
The brakes are used to slow or stop the train.
Okay, I'm not sure about that.
There are potentially multiple braking systems
That could
you
be
can
this
find
guy.
in different trains, and you can read more about that in other sections of the training centre. For now, the Class 323 has a very simple braking system. The throttle controls how
Wait,
fast
that
the
was
train
that guy.
accelerates.
Okay, hang on a second. I've got to look at my minimal UI because I would still like to have the how do I? It did say you could turn things on and off. Hood. It's still like a thing telling me what the hell I'm hovering over. Is it just off because they're talking to me about stuff? It might just because it's talking to me about stuff, because I'm not seeing anything that is talking about... Okay, well, we'll just keep going.
Right. In this train, the throttle and brakes are controlled by a combined power and brake handle. Moving the
It
handle
just
in one
was,
direction
yeah,
will
surely.
apply power. The middle position is neutral and does nothing, and then the other range applies the brakes. You will find in some other trains that the throttle and brakes are on separate handles.
Oh,
Before you go any further, set the headlights for daytime running and ensure the tail lights are off.
okay.
We want to move the train forwards, so set the reverser to the forwards position. Now pull the combined power and brake handle towards you to release the brakes and apply power. In the top left, the accelerometer shows you how fast you're speeding up or slowing down.
Do 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 do. Oh.
Now that you've reached your target speed, you can move the throttle control back to the center position. The train
Oops. I braked. I wasn't supposed to brake. I was supposed to keep going until I hit the speed and then just leave it going instead of accelerating. But I braked instead. There we go. Now we're chugging along at a nice 29 kilometers an hour. I don't know what a kilometer per hour is. That's nonsense. It's not a mile, is it? I don't even know what that means. Oh, we're supposed to be hitting 40.
When it comes to stopping trains, the specifics of each train can be quite different. However, the basic process is fundamentally the same.
Yeah.
Bring this train to a complete stop by moving the power brake handle.
There you go. We braked.
The amount of braking you will need to apply also varies depending on whether you're going uphill or downhill and how heavy your train is. Knowing the right amount to apply will come with practice and experience. Stopping a train is one of the biggest challenges of controlling it, particularly stopping it in the right place. That concludes this module.
Okay.
If you wish to
I know
replay
how
it, you
to
can come
turn
back
on
to
some
it at any time
headlights
via the
and
training center.
put the reverser in forward and then go forward and brake. Oh. Hey, look, there's all of the Dulce. Okay, we're continuing. Alexa, how to drive a train. Yeah, I'm sure we can drive a train just fine. You know, you turn it on with the key, and then you put your foot on the clutch,
In
you
this
put it
training
into
module,
gear,
you'll be learning
and then
basic
you
passenger
take your
operations
foot
in
off
this
the
Class
clutch
323
whilst
electric multiple
applying
unit.
a very small amount of acceleration, then
This
unleash
part of the
the
training centre is the
handbrake,
metro loop.
and then it
It
drives
is used
forward,
primarily for driver
right?
training for passenger trains that are generally shorter or might stop more frequently
Oh
than
no, I
normal
didn't say
operating
find the bite.
practice.
Shit, sorry, I
It
failed my
consists of
driving
2
test.
platforms. In this module, we'll be doing a complete circuit and practicing stopping at both stations.
Shit.
When you're ready, open the door and climb aboard the train.
SimSig? What the heck is that? ChatGPT, please
Take a
write out
seat
a
in the
script for
driver's
me
position.
to follow if I wanted to drive a train from Chelmsford to London St Pancras. Oh my god, I've seen a thing this morning.
Always remember to close the driver's door once you get in the cab. Some trains will prevent the brakes from releasing if any doors, including the driver's door, are still open. To unlock the control desk, insert the master key and activate it.
Okay.
Turn the coach lighting on so that passengers aren't boarding a dark train. To allow passengers to board the train, you will need to open the correct doors.
Uh-huh.
In order to use the buttons in the cab, you must first insert and then turn the door key to the on position. As the platform is on your left, press the open doors left button.
Oh. Okay.
The weather has
CSS,
turned so
Lian,
you'll need to turn
Center,
the wipers on.
Okay, wipers. Intermittent 2, where's my wiper button? Okay.
The cab light is currently on. Make sure to turn it off. It's useful to find your way around in the cab, but can make it hard to see out of the window, so you should always turn it off before you start moving.
Oh. Okay, cab lights off.
Headlights in the UK are used to allow others to see the train rather than being of great use to the driver seeing out. Set the headlights for daytime running and ensure the tail lights are off.
Okay. Way ahead of you.
While the passenger doors are open and the loading objective completes, you'll notice the bar in the top left slowly rising. Once it reaches the top, the objective will complete and it will be time to close the doors.
Will I? Oh, there it is. You see a bar in the top left? It's all like glowy and filling up. Come on, people, get on the train. See, this is what train drivers have in real life. They've got a little bar that fills up when people get on. And that's why when it's too full, they close the doors and you can't get on your train. It's very chill once you learn how to drive. I think it's just, for some reason, whoever designed trains decided to make them as complicated as possible instead of just making them work like a car.
Now the passengers have boarded the train, close and lock the doors using the close left doors button. Set the reverser to forward. Apply some power to get moving.
The world could always use more heroes.
Copper _ just resubscribed for 42 months.
Copper.
Viz T Wave Viz TT.
How are you? We've got to go quite far. Hey, train!
Wow, that's
Oh,
quality
shit.
armor.
Hang on. Delivery.
Zadarin gifted a tier 1 sub to the Nyanpocalypse. They have given 129 gift subs in the channel.
Oh. Oh, phone's voice keyboard activate when you're talking to your dog. Oh, the baby. Copper. Thank you so much for 42 months. The meaning of life. People point. And Zadarin, thank you for gifting us up to Nyan. Oh. Oh dear. Gosh, sorry, I had to run downstairs. Get that. Shouldn't have lifted it myself because it was really heavy. Big mistake. Should have just asked him to put it down. Silly maneuver. Oh. Oh dear. Now I'm worried I didn't shut the door. Damn it. I must have done. Surely I did. Why I wouldn't leave the door open? That's silly. Okay, we're driving to this location. Let's pick up some speed. This has never been silly. We're picking up coal, we're picking up speed. Shovel as much as the engine needs. That's the song, right? Gosh, thank you everybody for those submarinos. I hope you're doing well. Sunday drivers going 40 and a 100. I'm gonna have to... Oh, okay, fine, I'll go to speed up. You're right, I am going very slowly in this 100. Chef's right. I am gonna have to brake very harshly when I get around this corner, because... Oh shit.
You're approaching the next station. Use the power brake handle to apply power so that you come to a gentle stop at the indicated marker on the platform.
Uh-oh. A little bit too much power. I might have applied slightly too much power. Frisco Bay, yeah, what's even San Francisco? YOLO's Frisco's. God, this turns out this is the hardest bit about driving a train is getting it to slowing down at the appropriate time. Who knew? Who knew? I mean, couldn't make it. Go on, train. Come on. Go on. Damn it. Okay. It was a bit bad.
On the right, so you'll need to use the open right doors button to unlock and open the doors this time. Once again, observe the objective indicator on the HUD to tell you when it is completed.
Door release right. Train isn't even 40 minutes late. Totally not realistic, SMH. So you got to get out of bush. Star Trek tonight? What's happening on the Jingle Jam tonight, Zaf? I think that's the main...
Use the doors close right button to close and lock the doors.
Oh, there's a button here as well. Oh, I could have pressed them on here. I didn't realise. I was pressing them all the way over there at the side.
Drive the train to the next platform without any further guidance and see how you get on.
Well, I didn't really have much guidance this time, but... Minecraft Nativity. We normally start at 7, don't we? Wait, what's happening after that? Or wasn't it Hat Films' quiz, or was that after this? We're watching on the Discord. We're doing a Star Trek Next Generation watch party, and currently we're on season 3. I think we might hit the end of season 3 and then take a break and do something else, because it turns out watching all of TNG is actually going to take us a long time. Quiz is at 2. Okay, I think we want to raid into the quiz because I want to watch the quiz. Smiley face. If that's okay with everybody. Shit, I've got to start applying some brake. Oh shit, I've got to apply significantly more breakage. Shit. Shit. Oh dear. Can we just go around again? Is that okay? Can we reverse? Let's just reverse the train. It's fine. I can't see behind my... There's no mirror on the train, so I can't actually look behind me. But I assume that we are approaching... There we go. Perfectly fine. So if we just apply... There, if we just open the doors... What side are we on? Left again? There we go. See, it's fine. It's fine. Not sure if Ped's Massive Multiplayer Madness is going to be a load of party games or if we're playing RuneScape. Alright, okay. Yeah, we'll do watch party tonight then. We'll do Star Trek watch party because we can miss a little bit of we'll miss a little tiny smidge of the end of thingy and then at the start of Ped's Multiplayer Madness, but I think it's fine. I don't know what's happening. Lock doors, closing doors. Minecraft Jesus being born? Yeah. It's fine.
That concludes this
Oh,
module.
I think we've got it. We can drive a train. I watched Boba and Silas driving the train. Was it Boba and Silas who were doing it? Who was somebody was driving the train. And it made it look much more complicated than it is. It seems alright. I was like, man, they made trains really good. Oh, it was Boba and Martin. You're right, it was Martin. Silas is in an office. It was Martin. I can't remember who. It's been too many streams already. Too many streams, chat. Everything's blurred together in my head, and all I spend half my time just staring at the chat window going like that. Anyway, I don't even get to see.
You can drive from in the cab or an exterior camera.
Ooh.
Exterior views are particularly useful for coupling and uncoupling.
Ooh, coupling. Oh my god, wait.
Currently, you're in the cab of this Class 323 EMU with the same view a real driver would have. Before experimenting with camera views, set the train up correctly as if ready for departure.
My dad's best friend is a train driver. And one of my IRL friends works in trains. I won't dox to say the specific role. At least you mix up the blokes unlike the rest of the chat. I just couldn't remember who. I couldn't even remember if it was Boba and Martin. I remember watching the stream saying, what the heck? And I was like, pretty sure it was Boba, and I'm pretty sure it was somebody else, and I couldn't remember who it was. There's just been too many. I watched too many things. God, it has been a thoroughly exhausting week. But I hope everybody else has been having a good Jingle, though. I hope everything's been running nice and smooth and everything for everybody. Alright, I've got to set cab lights off. It's not raining today, so we don't have to worry about the things. We've got to set the tail lights to off and the headlights to day. You can also set the reverse to reverse. I know I did that already, smiley face. Set the reverse to the forward. Okay.
We will now explore the camera controls.
Okay. Press the indicated button to switch to exterior view. Look at all these switches behind me. Chat, is there supposed to be a button within the video game to look at? Am I supposed to be pressing 3? Ooh!
To get back inside the cab, a different key must be pressed. Do that now.
Okay. 1. What does 2 do then?
Now that you're used to interior and exterior,
Oh.
switch back to the exterior view again to learn more about it. From the exterior, you can move the camera around.
Wee! Look at 2. Look.
Use the keys indicated along with your mouse to move and turn the camera. If the mouse pointer is moving but your view doesn't change, right-click the mouse to turn on camera mode. Spend a minute just practicing moving and turning the external camera.
Wee! 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 Oh. I pressed the key in a whole minute. Use the arrow keys to move the camera. Oh, you can do that.
You can zoom in and
Oh, you
out
can zoom
using
in.
the mouse wheel. Try it now.
Look, there's nobody on the train. That's me. Look, that's me. Look, look. Look, that's me. Oh, wait, can I do this? I could turn off the thing limiter on my mouse. Hang on. Oh, I want to see what it was
While
like.
in an external camera, you can also interact with some elements such as junctions. You'll be learning about junctions properly.
My mouse can
But for now,
infinitely
fly over to the
scroll and like
indicated
really
junction
smoothly.
and
So I
change it
was
by
like, I wonder what it
interacting
looked like
using
if
the
I just
controls indicated.
turn off the lumps.
There's a lot more to learn about cameras, including numerous other camera modes. You can find out more in other areas of the training
It
center.
looks like a Northern Rail train to me. Yeah, we do have a lot of older
That concludes
trains,
this module.
so it probably
If you
is.
wish to replay
A lot
it,
of
you
other
can come back
people
to
have got
it at
those
any time
nice.
via the training
I saw
center.
in Manchester, haven't they got those really nice new like Swedish trains or the Swiss trains, one or the other, I think, or the Dutch. There might be Dutch trains. Shit, I can't remember. But in Manchester, they just got a whole load of really fancy ass new trains for all their like metro stuff. Bloody bastards! Not we bloody Northern Railers are still using his fucking 20,000-year-old trains, and the rail keeps slipping and breaking down all the time because everywhere's a fucking disastrous hilly. It's either super hilly so it landslides, or it's super floody so it floods, and everything's fucked, and the trains are all old as shit. It's a disaster. Surprised you can get anywhere in north. Bloody hell. Went shopping in Carlisle yesterday.
In this module, you'll combine everything you learned from the moving a train, passenger
and I went to
operations,
Gretna.
and camera controls modules, but from outside the train.
Oh.
Now you'll have the freedom to enjoy external cameras while driving the train.
Will I?
Before you go any further, get the lighting all set. You can activate the master. Now, just as with other modules, you're currently sitting in a Class 323 multiple unit. You must now switch to the exterior camera. If you need a reminder on how to do this, head over to the camera controls module first and have a quick refresher.
Okay.
Aside from the magnificent views, exterior camera views can make it easier to complete tasks such as coupling, checking your lights, and changing junctions.
Beautiful. Oh my god.
Only a small number of the most common functions are usable from an exterior camera. If you find you need to do something that isn't available, simply switch to the internal camera to do it, and then switch back. Finally, press the key indicated to apply some power. There are two.
Oh, I don't know why. I don't know if I did it too early and it told me off. Oh, we said wait for the train to reach 30. I thought it was waiting for the train to reach 20, and that was my bad. Look at this, beautiful. Yeah, sorry, so it's shopping in Carlisle. Actually, there's still quite a few shops, but they shut a load before. So it's alright. But also, oh God, I can't remember what I was gonna say. Something to do with something breaking or not working or something. What was it? Fuck. Turn on safety systems, DVD, AWO. Don't know what that was. Is this... I'm taking a few moments to move the camera around. Is that okay? The beautiful shot of the train driving away. Shit, my train's driven away. Oh. Keep getting videos on my reels of people doing first time in a lot of northern towns. He did one on Carlisle. I mean, it is a place. Got a big castle, a nice museum, small though. Oh yeah, I remembered what it was. So because I was talking about flooding and stuff. The West House, thank you to follow. So the they built a Lidl or an Aldi or something, I can't remember, on one of the ways in.
Now that you've moved down the track, it's time to bring the train to a stop.
Oh shit.
Use the...
I did it too much again. I applied too much breakage again. Terrible. I always do way too much. I had a car in Carlisle before. Yeah, the thing of it, there's like, they've started making a Lidl or an Aldi in like a bit, and it was sort of the bit that flooded massively. So, you know, during Storm Desmond or whatever, there was like a massive amount of flooding. And Carlisle got like super fucked. And so on one of the bits that's like really floodplainy, they've built this shop, and then for whatever reason, apparently they've been looking for some planning permission to.
This tutorial and running it a few times until you're comfortable with driving from the outside.
Oh, it's fine. I'm fine. I don't need to restart this tutorial. I got it.
That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
It's fine. And then apparently they're looking for planning permission to build my mum was saying maybe a petrol station next to this like Lidl or Aldi or whatever, but it is right on the floodplain, and I can't think of anything worse to build on a bit that definitely will, like, that's very, 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 very likely to flood if they have another big flood than a fucking petrol station. A thing where they bury the tanks underneath the ground that floods. I can't think of anything worse than polluting this shit out of the Eden or whatever with fucking loads of fuel. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Carlisle is very small. Same with Leicester. Leicester is 5 times the size of Carlisle. Wow. Yeah, Carlisle is tiny, really. There's not really that much there, to be fair. There's the centre, and then there's, like, obviously the station, and the all in the town, like, the town city centre and everything. And then the hospital's, like, slightly off one way. There's a little shopping thing on the other way with, like, an Asda and everything, and a Next Home and Pets at Home and all that sort of shit. And that's kind of it. There's not really... There's only, like, houses then, and there's the sort of schools and academies and shit. And they're currently making currently there's only half a ring road around Carlisle. It only goes around one side, so if you need to get to the west side of Carlisle, you have to drive through Carlisle, which is a massive pain in the arse. So they're currently working on building a ring road so it actually rings the entire city, and then I assume that then they will be working on expanding. I think there are plans to build a lot more stuff coming out that side of Carlisle with the ring road. The problem with Carlisle is it's like sort of the Eden runs through it like it's nearly its full size before it goes out to sea, so it is very floodable, and they spent billions on it after Desmond putting flood protection stuff in it, and it's just it's like a bit of a problem, and a lot of the area around Carlisle then is all floodplain because the Eden is huge and floods very easily, so they have to be very careful about where they expand the city to avoid expanding into all of the floodplains. And like going further north, the Esk is there, which also, you know, goes out at the same bit of coast, so it's just a fucking flood central. Carlisle feels weird to me too, like it should be in Scotland. Well, it's just below Hadrian's Wall, isn't it? I can't remember. Where does Hadrian's Wall run? It's like... Oh yeah, Hadrian's Wall runs through Carlisle, doesn't it? Because Carlisle Castle part of Hadrian's Wall at some point. I'm looking at a map. Oh, it did show it, and then it decided to fuck it off. There's a picture here. And it goes through Carlisle. It must be the Carlisle Castle's there. And then goes along and then through Newcastle. The city of Carlisle was a district which is half of Cumbria. What? 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 What, Zaf? City or urban area? Well, Carlisle's just this really tiny bit here, and then there's like bits around it. See, we went up to Gretna after. Because there's the Scottish border here, look, can you see it? So this is Hadrian's Wall, which goes through Carlisle, and then through Newcastle. And here's the Scottish border going up past, above, like, so Gretna's on the border, and it goes up like this. So you can see how we've stolen a significant amount of land back from the Scottish. And then so the Eden runs through Carlisle, comes out over here, and the Esk is like one of these two over here as well. That one probably. So they all meet up here. So there's a whole lot of flooding, like, because it just sort of pushes it back, right? When there's a lot of bad weather, Carlisle gets hit pretty hard. And like Appleby, where I used to go to school and everything, that gets hit really hard by the flooding whenever it floods. Durham, that's where my manager's from. Family that live sort of around that sort of area. I know quite a reasonable amount about the sort of northwest and northeast, because a lot of my family, we live over here, a lot of my family lives around there and over the east and stuff, so I've been to a lot of places in the north. just add Newcastle and Carlisle to Scotland. Job done. Well, it's because Newcastle's actually way further away from the border because we got all of the borders above, and it's like it just keeps going. But and all the nice beaches are up there, so we don't want to give them to Scotland unless they make a load of stuff free. Actually, do you know what? That's fine. Can we give Cumbria to Scotland because prescriptions are free, university's free. That's great. I'll go and do another course. Can we do that? That'd be great. I'm gonna go and do another degree if it's free. That's a great idea. Free prescriptions. I'm gonna go and I might do architecture or something. That might be fun. I'm gonna do an architecture degree. I was gonna do that in the first place, and then I was being pulled in two paths, and I kind of wished I'd gone and done architecture. Anyway, should we carry on? Can you take Lancashire with you? I'm sure we can manage. Berwick's basically Scottish, yeah.
In this training module,
See you. Oh, you got a wiki page, Zaf. Oh, hang on. I've still got Diggy Diggy Hole 2 in my head. Diggy Diggy Hole. Diggy Diggy Hole. What, Wikipedia, why are you doing this to me? Why are you trying to make me donate? Several attempts to reach you lately. What is this fucking AI email scammy bullshit? What are you talking about? Stop it. A local government of Cumbria, England, with the status of a city, was named after its largest settlement, Carlisle, but covered a far larger area, which includes towns of Brampton and Longtown, as well as like villages included Dalston, Scotby, and Wetherall. An area of 1,000 square kilometers. It gives you this article first when you ask Carlisle's population. Yeah, it's like talking about the whole. I guess it's like, but this isn't even the because Cumbria's division for like voting and stuff used to be different, and there was more sections, more like this. But now I'm pretty sure it's just Westmoreland and Furness and Cumberland and whatever the other bit is. And it's sort of divided across the middle. See, it says it's former, yeah. I can't see, no, I can't read it, so the writing's all horrible. It hurts my eyes. Yeah. Look at all this information about Carlisle. Population of working age. Okay, yeah, this is a great stat. This is from 2001, though. 340. Okay, people in full-time employment in Cumbria less than the national average. But we have more part-timers, and it's because we have a significantly higher population of retired people than the rest of the country. Oh look, there's a see, these trains, they look exactly the same as they do right now. I'm just kidding, they are slightly newer now. Let's do workshop layabouts. No, it's just a lot of people have retired. Yeah. I see what you mean, Zaf, though. It is weird that it gives you that first. Sang in Durham Cathedral a couple of times. I was in Durham House in high school. Oh, nice. What was I in? We had... I can't remember what our houses were in school. Was it... I think... Was one of them Hastings? I want to say one of them was Hastings. One of them was Whitehead. I can't remember what the other ones were. I can't remember at all. Urban area of Leicester is nearly 600,000 and Carlisle's nearly 80,000. Oh shit. Yeah, Carlisle's very small. It is a very small... It is surprising that it's a city, if you're just looking at it from like a size point of view, because it is quite small, and there are a lot of bigger places that aren't cities.
Ends of the train so that you can drive in the other direction.
Oh, I already did this.
You'll bring this unit back to Central Square sidings. You'll need to change ends a couple of times. Don't worry about how the train is going to get there, though. All the paths are going to be set for you. You just need to change ends and then drive when you're given instruction to do so. Get started by setting this cab up for operation. Activate the master key first to unlock. Set the reverser to forwards, as that's the direction you'll be going.
Okay.
The first move brings the train forwards to the junction around the corner from here, and you'll be stopping once the rear of the train has cleared it. Apply some power and drive.
What? Hello? Hello? Why can't I drive? I can't drive my train. Oh, I'm going. Why did it take... It wouldn't go. The train wouldn't go. Okay, hang on, we gotta reach 20. Okay, and then we gotta coast. And we gotta clear a junction. Press the button, any button. I'll be working till we're 86. I know, my dad keeps talking about retiring, but then I'm like, I keep going, can you actually afford to retire? And I'm like, listen, you've got to make sure, as like financially, you've got to have enough money to see you through the rest of your life. Like, you've paid off your mortgage, you own your house, but you still got to maintain the house. Like, you're still going to have to fix things. You're still going to have to, you know, you're going to have to fix the things in your house, washing machines, ovens, fridges, etc. You're going to have to fix your car. You're going to have to fix your roof and things. Like, you're going to have to think about, like, you can't just go, yeah, I'll be right, or whatever. Like,
Now that the train has stopped, you need to shut this cab down.
So I was like, you want to actually make a full sort of financial...
The tail lights are on.
Like a full financial thing of what you're doing. Rather, you can't just YOLO it and go like, yeah, it'll be right. What am I doing? I've got to set the reverser to off. Oh, I thought I was,
Set the power brake handle to the step 3 brake position.
Okay.
Remove the master key.
Or I've turned it off.
This cab is now shut down. Walk
Okay.
over to the other end of the train, ensuring to close any doors behind you.
Oh my gosh. Oh, what is this 3-seater train? What the heck? That a big spreadsheet for his pension. Yeah, my dad's got a load of stuff worked out, but I was like, you've got to like actually go through every single like financial thing. You've got to think about like you're gonna be paying those stupid subscription things like everything, and I was like, you've gotta really think it through. You can't just sort of go like, oh, I'm kind of fed up with doing work now and I want to retire. I was like, you really need to think about exactly how you're planning on paying for it the whole time. I know, what is this train? It's madness. As someone with no job and literally no fantasies, I have no clue what's going to happen to me. Don't worry, Silk, because I'm sort of in a similar position right now, because I'm basically just doing this and trying to fix my stupid back. So I totally get you.
Follow the steps indicated to activate this cab, repeating the procedure that you did when you set up the previous cab.
Okay. Okay, here we go. I've got to turn the cab lights to audio off. Set the reverser to forward. Okay, here we going.
Now that the cab is active,
Oh,
wait
there's a
for the
guy.
yard controller to give us permission to proceed forward once they've checked and blocked all the junctions for
Oh,
us.
it's nice, isn't it?
You're good to go. Apply some power and get moving.
Oh, what? I think I've accidentally... Have I accidentally turned on hill start? Okay, we gotta go quite fast, so I might just wang it to quite a high speed and just let us roll along. It's just I'm gonna have to try not to fuck up braking again. Deal with pensions for a living. Sadly, I deal with so many people who are completely clueless. They cost money, but a financial advisor could be an idea. Yeah, I think we discussed that. I think he did say he was gonna look into doing that. Shit. Shit, I'm going way too fast in this section. Oops. Am I stopping anywhere in particular, or am I just stopping full stop? Dunny.
Follow the steps indicated to deactivate this cab.
Okay, am I just gonna go back again? We've got to walk through the whole fucking train again, chat. Fuck's sake. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Should have just got out the train, walked along the outside of the train, and walked back in the train again. It'd be quicker than doing this. Dunny, how are you? Oh, sorry, I missed some of the things there. That kind of folks over retirement, self-employed for years, and at that time never paid tax on national insurance, so he also never paid into a pension. Well, like, yes, that's sort of my thing now, to be fair. My dad keeps telling me I should get it all sorted, but I don't think I can really afford to put anything in. I don't really, I need to sort of sort myself out. If I get my back so I'm not in permanent, horrible pain, maybe I can do some. Why the corridors don't know? I don't know, it's weird. It's a weird train. Shit. Okay.
Now that the cab is active, wait for the yard controller to give us permission to proceed forward once they've checked and locked all the junctions for us. You're good to go.
Go, 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 go. I really can't believe trains like this exist. I think I have seen a train like this before, but most people, and they'll do so much stupid shit. I cannot tell them they're doing stupid shit, and I cannot give advice. An advisor would say, "You're dumb, don't do that." Yeah, I think there's a lot of things. I don't know. Anyway, I thought it's not right. I'm not quite think about that thing yet. I can't remember how we got on. How we got on this topic anymore. It's gone. This was Cumbria to split from England and join Scotland again? Yeah, because we're making... Then I could do another degree for free. I could get free prescriptions. It just seems like a good deal. Looking at demographics. Oh yeah, we were looking at demographics and retiring age and stuff. That was it. A lot of London commute trains have this. It's pretty common for shorter journeys. Shit. Whoops, might have stopped slightly short. Fuck's sake. Really hard to get the get the thing feeling right.
Before you finish, take a moment to review.
Yeah?
When changing cabs on almost any train, there are some common things to double check before you depart the cab you're finished with. What position have you left the throttle and brake controls in?
I've put it in reverse and brake off.
Are the headlights and taillights set up correctly for what will become the rear of the train?
Well, yeah, but we're off now because we're parked.
Are all doors closed?
Good question. Hopefully.
Once you get used to each train you operate, you'll quickly begin to remember what each one needs and get used to the elements that are common between different trains. That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
True. Okay. That's a good financial advice happening. Make the north of England as wide as the south of England and give the rest to Scotland. What the heck? If Scotland ever gets another independence referendum, I want to make sure I'm on the other side of the border. Going out of London at 5 is really fun on those trains, in like sardines and often arse in the face if by the aisle. Lovely. Yeah, nice. I think we're progressing. I feel like we know how to drive a train now, right? I feel pretty confident. I feel like there's gonna be something we don't know though, and then we're gonna be like, oh shit, the bed.
In this training
I'm not very good at
you'll
the
be
slowing
learning
down
about the
thing.
live 2D map and how it can help you understand where you are, where your objective is, and how you can change the path of the train to get to the right place.
What? Wait, change the path of the train? What do you mean?
Under normal circumstances, the driver has little, if anything.
Yeah,
to do
exactly.
with where
It's
a
not my
train is going.
problem.
It's all handled centrally by a signaling center or dispatcher. Within yards and depots, however, you will find that these are often managed by the crew of the train directly.
No,
That means you.
I don't want to manage things.
You can tell whether a junction is manual or automatic by looking at it. If it has no big lever, then it's automatic and you can't influence it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to get
If
out
it
the train and
does,
pull a big
then
lever.
interacting with that lever will change the junction. For this module, you'll take this class 323 from the siding here next to the main loops and set all the junctions yourself to direct the train to the switch lines, and then change ends and repeat the process to bring the train into the depot. Your destination has been set over in the switch lines on the far west of the training center. Use the map to follow the path from the train to the destination and change all the junctions you need to get there. If
What?
you make a mistake and go the wrong way, you can go back and try to correct it. If you're not ready for that, just restart the module and try again.
What? What? Huh? What? Where am I going? Okay, I'm not sure where the fuck I'm supposed to be going. Switch line, track 5. Am I... Was I... Am I supposed to be... Am I supposed to be doing this myself right now? Am I supposed to be, like, stopping and setting things and changing where I'm going? Shit, I'm going really fast. Turn on safety systems to receive additional ports. What does that even mean? I am supposed to be changing these things? It wasn't very clear. I think I'm gonna merge with this, right? And then when we get to this one in a second, do I need to... I think I need to make sure that this one here is going the correct way. Ahead of us. Do 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 do. Oh, see, we don't want to switch track right. Yeah. Okay. Right? Oh, you can do it on the map. Okay, so it's right now. And then... How do I... Oh. So then that's going to put me in this. Oh, actually, I didn't need to do it at all, did I? Oh, yeah, I did. Because then I'm going up here, which is merging with this insane madness. And then this has to be... Wait, maybe I have done it backwards. I'm a bit confused. Okay. And that's coming up here. Alright, okay. Google SimSig, and you see what signals actually see this as IRL. It hurts my brain. What the heck? Yeah, we are only £10 off the goal, chat. SimSig. What the fuck? What the... What? Jesus Christ. I hate this. I hate this so much. What am I looking at? This is horrible. Surely they could have made this... Is this what it looks like IRL still to this day? Or have they made it look more visually understandable? Jesus Christ. I feel like... I feel like this should be correct, but I'm not a train knower, so there's a good chance that I fucked this up. Do you know what I mean? It may not work. It's not my job. I'm not supposed to be doing door things. Okay, I'm not a knower. Okay, let's just trundle along. Like, it may have all been correct in the first place and I fucked it up now. If you haven't donated to the Jingle Jam, you can give £35 or more. And you'll get a bunch of different games, including this one. If you want to drive train better than me. See, why am I going straight? I definitely changed that so that we wouldn't be going straight. Shit. Can I still do this? I'm pretty sure if I stay on this track, when I get to this next thing, it should all be correct. So I can just stay on it. So I can just apply some... I was trying to jump to the track over, but I clearly fucked that up. So we'll just keep going. Dad plays it for fun. It just looks like madness. It's like the air traffic control things. They're all like weird, just black squares, right? With some text on them. I don't know. I've not seen any in a while, to be fair. Do a Mario Kart jump? Yeah, can I not just, like, Mario Kart hop? Or, like, grind on the, See, I'm a bit worried about what's gonna happen here. So, if I've set it up correctly, I should merge and then move over onto this next thing, but I might not have set this up correctly here. I should go right here. Oh. Oh. Hog. Okay, and then I've got to brake when I get there. Oh, is this right? Oh shit, I haven't looked at this one. Yeah? Okay. I don't know why that other one that I did didn't work, but it's the rest of them have, so it works for me. Okay. We did it. We did it. We did it.
Okay. You've made
Okay.
it to the first destination. Go ahead and change ends in the train, and you can try one more time for practice.
Oh god. Do I need to? How often am I going to be doing this? I'm gonna walk along the side of the train. How much am I gonna need to be changing signals with this confusing signaling system? Why can't I close the doors? I haven't put my door key thing in, that's why. Okay. Did I close you the door? I fucking hope so. Where am I supposed to be going somewhere? Cause
Once again, use the map to adjust the
right.
junctions between your train and the destination. Where the black lines on the 2D map aren't aligned with the blue path, change the junction. When you're ready, get moving.
Okay, where am I going? I've got to get to... I really hate that you can't move the map. You have to use the arrow keys. So I've got to get here. Okay, so... am I supposed to be doing like this? This is what confused me. Am I supposed to be doing... So like... These are all... we're going to come down here, and then presumably... We're going to go up here. And we're going to carry on up. And we're going to go through here. Then when we get here, we're going to go to our correct destination. The blue line is the route it will go. Okay, so if I switch this... Oh, that doesn't make sense. Sure. So I think I've set it up correctly anyway. By mistake. Did I forget to do something? I bet it is that fucking door. I bet it's that door, chat. Fuck. Fuck. No, it's shut. Is it shut? It's not shut. I left the stove on, chat. I left the fucking stove on. I can't go because I left the fucking stove on. Fuck's sakes. Fuck's sakes. But yeah, we're gonna do some Amogus tomorrow. I decided, I put out the jobs and gyms schedule, and I was like, well, if anybody else has anything, and I was like, yo, well, I've been wanting to play some Morning Among Us for ages. So I've set up a Morning Among Us for tomorrow morning. We're gonna start actually earlier, so we can... Yeah, basically everybody... We've got a big time zone smish-mash in Gobs and Grams. Because there's people from, like, all over Europe. There's people from Australia. There's people from America and everything. Like, it's crazy, right? There's people from everywhere. So, it's just a bit difficult to... For God's sake. Why aren't we going? Why I no make train go? Reverser. Go. Chat. Oh my gosh. A Haribo. Fruity Bussy. Oh my god, it exists. It lives. Look at this Fruity Bussy. I can't believe it. So much bussy. Oh, I can't bloody believe it, chat. Okay. So why is my train not going? What have I not done? Did I... Why can't I... What's happened? I don't know what's happened. I don't know why. I don't know why I can't go. Ah, fuck me. I'm gonna have to run down the fucking train now. Fuck's sake. Let's check the other fucking end of the train. I don't understand why I can't go. I don't understand why I'm not going forwards. Right. What's going on in here? Reverser's off. Brakes handles on correctly. Door one doesn't matter. They're off. They're on. None of the rest of this shit matters in here. Doors are shut. Everything's correct. I don't know why I can't go. I don't know why my train doesn't go forwards. Everything's right. I don't understand. Okay. Forwards. Go. Hello? Chat? I... Oh. Where's all my train drivers in the chat? I don't know how to drive a train. I've done everything correctly. I don't think there's anything that I haven't done. I don't understand. That I don't get it. Does it think that things wrong ahead of me, so it's just like not trying to drive? So here, it keeps resetting. By turning it off and on again. I have tried that, Dizzy. I don't know. I think I've broken it. You're in the tutorial, but for some reason, right now, I can't drive the train. And I'm pretty sure I've got everything correct. I'm just not really sure why I am unable to engage go mode. It just won't work. The doors are closed. All the doors are closed. Everything's set. I've got a weird bar on the left-hand side of the thing at the top, look. I don't know, do I need to restart this thing, or can I just leave it? Fuck it. Okay. I don't know, in my mind, everything is working, right? It's a passenger loading bar. Yeah, but there's no passengers. Oh, so do you think I needed to make it finish doing its passenger loading, even though...
In this training module, you'll be learning about the live 2D map and how it
Fucking
can help you
hell, I've got to
understand
do
where
the
you are,
old
where your
tutorial
objective is,
again.
and how you can change the path of the train to get to the right place.
Oh, what's this?
Under normal circumstances, the driver has little, if anything, to do with where a train is going. It's all handled centrally by a signaling center or dispatcher.
Yes, we've
Within
done all
relative
this.
Depots, however, you will find that these are often managed by the crew of the train directly.
Yes.
That means you.
Yes, me.
You can tell whether a junction is manual or automatic by looking at it. If it has no big lever, then it's automatic and you can't influence it.
Mm-hmm.
If it does,
Yep.
then interacting with that lever will change the junction.
Mm-hmm.
For this module, you'll take this class 323 from the siding here next to the main loops.
Yep.
And set all the junctions yourself to direct the train to the switch lines, and then change ends,
Uh-huh.
and repeat the process to bring the train into the depot.
Yep, well, we got there in the first place, and then we got stuck.
Your destination has been set over in the switch lines on the far west of the training center. Use the map to follow the path from the train to the destination and change all the junctions you need to get there.
Okay.
If you make a mistake and go the wrong way, you can go back and try to correct it. If you're not ready for that, just restart the module and try again.
Okay. So we're going up here, and we're on here, and then we gotta go... So we gotta change that one. And then... Oh, no, we don't, because we did this last time. We don't need to change that one. So we come along here, then we're here. So it's this... So it's all set up correctly anyway, right? Go forward. On here, we're going up here. And then we're going up here, and we're going up here. So everything's correct anyway. We don't even need to do anything. Pretty sure we'll just go. Oh, see, the bar's there again. But we're actually going forward. I don't understand. I don't understand why we weren't going before. Everything was set up. It just wouldn't work. So I'm pretty sure with how everything's set up, we should arrive at our destination. So I'm going to get us up to 40 and then I'm going to coast. Oh, fuck. I applied brake. I didn't want to apply brake. I just wanted to coast. Okay, so are we currently... I think everything's looking good. So we should be going right here. Turn on safety systems to receive additional points. No. Sometimes my speedo would accelerate up to high speeds or trim when frozen in place. Okay, I think it's just a bug. If this is the JJ edition, I found wild bugs. It's starting to move from a standing start. Okay, right, so it's probably that then. Because I think the thing thinks I'm moving, but I'm actually not moving at all. That's... Okay, maybe it was just a bug. So we should be... chilling. It's weird that the forward and back from the power handle is... Oh, wait. Like, back is speed and forward is brake. Is this a tube train? It does feel like a tube train. When we went inside, it's like crazy. It's absolutely crazy. More speed! Oh, I don't seem to be acquiring more speed. Oh well. Sure, it's all fine, smiley face. Okay, so this is the big one, so we should be going right here. It should all be set up correctly. To take us right. Okay, perfect. And then we just gotta get to this bit and slow down. And then he'll tell us to go back the other direction. Oh, we gotta go right again. Oh shit. Well, it should be correct. Okay, now we've got to get in here and apply some breakage. Okay. We cleared that junction, so it's all Gucci. Okay. Okay. Right, so now we gotta turn all of this shit off.
Destination. Go ahead and change ends in the train, and you can try one more time for practice.
Okay. Key off. Okay, right, everything's off. Now we've got to walk over. So let's walk internally this time, because last time I got out the train and walked on the outside of the train. So I'm wondering if that fucks it up for some reason. Let's walk internally through the train. Yeah, see, look at this train, look, it's crazy. Look at this. So there's like the toilet's just randomly in the middle. There's like 3-seaters and 2-seaters mixed together. There's like no space. I don't think I've really been on any trains that are this insane. Myself. Apparently it's very common London things. Okay, so the key is on. The headlights are on. Tail lights are off. Set it in forward. We gotta check the map.
Once again, use the map to adjust the junctions between your train and the destination.
Probably, of course, it's
Where the
not a
black
normal
lines on the
London
2D map
experience.
aren't aligned with the blue path,
Okay.
change the junction. When you're ready, get moving.
Okay, so that's correct, that's correct, that's correct. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. I feel like it's just not... I don't even have to do it, it's all right. We can just hit go. Okay, are we actually going this time? We are. Hooray! We just had to restart. I guess it was just bugged. Is that a change? The points on the 2D map? Also, we've changed them all for you. Yeah, I did change them the first time, but I don't know if I actually needed to at all. Oh, wait. No, that's correct. Bit of a panic there. Did just change that one. Was that one not right? We're coming home to diamonds and for gold. Okay, so we should be correctly heading into here. We should probably start slowing down. Maybe a little bit too soon again. It's very difficult. We'll just keep creeping. Just keep creeping. Just keep creeping. There we go.
That concludes this
Oh.
module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at
No,
any
it was
time
fine.
via
I
the
had it
training
all
centre.
done the first time. You just wouldn't let me go. Okay. Diesel introduction. Oh no, chat. I feel like we should have just been able to drive some trains around. Now we have to learn how to do diesel. Oh, please. Please. No.
In this training module, you're going to learn to drive a diesel-electric
No.
locomotive and how the controls differ from a multiple unit.
Oh no.
This is a BR Class 66 diesel-electric locomotive, typically used for freight operations in the United Kingdom. In some trains, it is first necessary to insert the reverser handle. We need to do that on this one. We want to move the train forwards, so move the reverser in that direction.
Okay.
The train brake on the Class 66 uses a sprung lever.
Right.
Holding it one way will gradually release the brakes until you release the lever. Holding it the other will gradually apply the brakes.
No, you've lost me.
You need to keep an eye on the two brake gauges in front of you. The larger one in the middle is the brake pipe. The outside needle shows the target pressure and the inside needle shows the actual pressure. When you apply or release the brakes, the outer needle moves and the onboard control systems will begin to adjust the brakes to match your setting. You can make a change to the brakes and focus on the road ahead while the system works to match the pressure you've set. The second gauge of note is the brake cylinder gauge,
I'm scared.
which is the second from the left. This tells you exactly what is happening with the brakes on the two sets of wheels on the locomotive. If the needles are raised to a V shape, that means they are fully applied. When the needles are both pointing directly down, the brakes on the locomotive will be fully released. You can learn more about braking systems elsewhere in the training center. But for now, you just need to remember that you are directly controlling the outer needle on the brake pipe gauge, and that the end result is shown on the brake cylinder gauge. Keep the brake control in release until you can see the brake pipe control needle is reading 5 bar, pointing upwards. This will release the brakes fully.
Oh, I didn't see there was this handle. Okay.
Watch the brake cylinder gauge to see it gradually reduce to 0.0. Needles pointing downwards, which tells you that the brakes are now fully released on the locomotive.
Jesus
and you can move the train.
Christ.
It's important to note that the brake cylinder gauge is only telling you what's happening on your locomotive. If you have wagons attached, they can take a little longer to release, so if the train doesn't move immediately, don't worry. Apply some throttle to get the train moving. As you apply power, notice the ammeter rising, the gauge on the right-hand side with the coloured sections.
I'm noticing.
This is the amount of power being fed into the traction motors. Try to keep it in the green section, only briefly in the yellow, and avoid the red section to avoid damaging your traction motors.
Okay.
Now that you've reached your target speed, you can move the throttle control back to 0. The train will then coast on level ground, and the train will only slow down very gradually.
Okay. So, I think I'm gonna have to fuck with these brakes when I get there, though. Although, you gonna tell me about the brakes, or you gonna do a sat nav and tell me too late? Oh, fuck, I'm scared. Hello? I don't know which brake I'm supposed to be applying. I've got direct brake and automatic brake.
That's far enough. Bring this train to a complete stop by holding the brake control in the apply state until you see the brake pipe control needle in the center of your cab desk showing about 4 bar.
Oh, 4 bar. Oh, I went way too hard
The
then.
amount of braking you'll need to apply also varies depending on whether you're going uphill or downhill
Oops.
and how heavy your train is. Stopping a train is one of the biggest challenges of controlling it, particularly stopping it in the right place. You'll get better at this with practice. That concludes this
Oops.
module. If you wish to replay it, you can
Instead
come
of
back
letting
to
you
it
apply the
anytime
brakes,
via the
you make a
training
suggestion
center.
to the brakes and the machine decides how quickly to apply it for you. What a mess. Changing ends? Can I just drive a train now? Do I need to learn how to change ends? Can I, how much training is there? How much training do I need to train before I can untrain? If this is the JJ edition, there's not much modern training to do. Oh, really? Oh, no. More like a teaser? Oh, that's how to get you. At the training center, the Boston Worcester or Worcester Boston. Central Massachusetts. Timetable. Take predetermined tasks on your routes. Training modules. Or free roam. Should we do a bit of... Should we just... Wait, so... Why is it so loud now? Boop, 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 boop. The music's suddenly popping. Let's just leave everything as is and hit get started. I'd like to be the driver, please. You didn't have free roam? I don't think I have anything different than the Jingle Jam thing. I didn't have this game before. I only have the Jingle Jam bundle stuff. Yinglus Yambulus. Oh, my ear hurts today. I don't know why. Sometimes, like, the sort of glasses headphone thing really presses on my ears. Sometimes it doesn't. It's very inconsistent. Okay. So we got to go to Boston South Station. Oh my god, no. This is a completely different train than I'm used to. Shit the bed. I was kind of hoping it was the same train. Load passengers. Oh, fuck me. This is my fault for assuming that it would be the same. Let's see. Alert, acknowledge. Dimmer, brake, call. Bell. Cab signals. What side are we opening right? Is it working? Hello? Oh. What the fuck? Wait, right. Oh, it's left doors. Is that why? Is it actually left doors? Because I'm looking at the train backwards. It's left doors. Fuck. Yeah, people are getting on now. I was looking at the train from the wrong direction. What an idiot. Lock doors. Okay, let me just double check this side a second. Okay. Fucking hell. Okay, get back in my chair. Right, I've got to stop at location, something, track something or another. So at the put my oh wait, so what have I got here? Automatic brake. Okay, so on the brake on release. And I've got to throttle. Hello? Set the generator field to on before something. Generator. Well, I haven't driven this train before. Generator field. What does that even mean? Set the brake cut in before releasing automatic brake. What even? What? There's no. What? What? Where is that though? This is bullshit. This train's ridiculous. Set the brake cut in. What? Oblivious, how are you?
The world could always use more
Emergency
heroes.
stop.
Oblivious Zero
brake,
NE just resubscribed for
control
32
on.
months. Oziahi Illo all Oziahi.
Wiper valve. Just a bit. Brake release. What? What? Well, I thought this train would at least be resemble slightly the train I was previously driving, and now I'm on this train, and it's just a fucking completely different train, and it's telling me to do something that doesn't exist. I don't know what I'm supposed to be. It says set the generator field switch to on. Like, these switches don't exist. What switch? But I just don't even know what these things that it's telling me to do even are. Right. Fuck that train. I just wanted to drive the train that we had been driving, and I just picked a random train. And it turned out that was the wrong train. Let's try these ones. These might be more reasonable. Okay, we've got this duplex. Okay. Okay. This looks also like a very complicated train. Maybe I should have taken a tutorial for this train. Do you have free roam? But it's not. Yeah, it's in a bit of it's in a weird menu. Okay, well it's unfortunately it's very dark. I need to find my cab lights. Oh no, this looks like a weird one because it has like rearm circuit breaker and stuff. no. Climate control, corridor, cab light. Oh, thank God I can see. Okay. Okay. Oh. What the hell is all this shit behind me? Hopefully that's not important. Okay, I've not driven this train before, chat. The same problem. Okay, so I need to turn on the headlights for the train. I turned off the tail lights on here, so headlights presumably would also be on here, but they don't seem to be. Passenger doors left, right. Ah, headlights brightness reduced, normal. Desk light. Is desk light better to have on than the cab light? Yeah, probably. Can I have the cab light on now? I know it's probably going to complain, but it is just better for me. Okay. Can I just engage go mode now? Do I need to put my key in anywhere? Is it already in? I'm not sure. What are these ones? Power handle off, reverse and neutral, brake running, backup brake neutral. So if I put this in, I need to load passengers. Hang on. What side are the passengers on? Right. Okay. Is that working? Passengers? Maybe it isn't right. Maybe it's left. Okay, I definitely feel like... I definitely am missing something here with these doors. Have I got to put my key in? Why do I keep driving in these trains I've never driven in before? I don't know what I'm doing. Whose idea was this? Why doesn't this... My idea? That doesn't sound right. Oh, master switch. What's up? Everything's fine. I'll just open both doors and then people can get on whichever side they're on and there'll be no problem at all. Okay. Oh god, there's like speed selectors. What the fuck? We can like put a... Is that cruise control? Now we're driving a car. So why was this beeping? This KVB thing. I've cleared the light. I'm sure it's not important. I just turned the warning light off. Oblivious, thank you so much for the 32 months as well. It's telling me, do I want to give up? Because I've really fucked the time. We're late. Okay. Go via location. Okay, so we should release the brake. Okay. And then apply power. Nope. Oh, reverse forward. Apply power. Nope. Select speed. What's our speed right here? 30. Apply power. Nope. Cab light. Apply power. Nope. Main brake running. Does it have a similar weird... Okay, it has like a similar brake to the other thing, but I've put it in release. And we're getting up to 5. And then I should be able to go, right? Backup brake release. I still can't apply any power. I bet it's something to do with these pantographs. Shit the bed. There it is. Is that it? Oh no. Driving mode. Manual control. Oh. Power. Nope. Pantograph. Shit the bed. How many wikis do you need to play this game in red? Well, there was a good tutorial showing you... Okay, fuck that train too. Showing you the, like, basic sort of English train. Which was great, and I learned how to drive that one. That was all fine. And then I was like, oh, I'll try and drive some trains, smiley face. But it put me in on some trains that I haven't played before. So I haven't done the tutorials. I could do the tutorials for the trains I haven't played before. And probably figure out the, like, 2 buttons to make it go. But I didn't do those. So I was like, what the hell am I doing? See, now I'm in another different train. Okay, we're gonna have to do another tutorial. I think this game is super cool and super fun. And I'm enjoying it a lot. I just wish I could play the train I already knew how to play. Do you know what I mean? So if I go to this one and then I click training modules, there's 2 training modules for this new high-speed train. Okay, didn't have a license for that train. No, I only knew how to drive the English train. Now if I'm ever on a train in real life and there's an emergency, I'll know how to drive the train.
You've just been awarded some action points. These are displayed in the top right corner of the screen and count towards your overall experience.
I know I've already done this. Oh, we don't have to do this again, do we? We already had to do this. Should have clicked number 2. Didn't realise it was going to make me walk around again. I already know how to walk around.
This is one of many interactives to be discovered, but not all of them will be as easy to find as this one.
Oh. Nice, I added a route map. I think there's definitely an element of free roaming to find route maps in this game. Definitely seems like a big thing. Okay. I'm gonna take the train to Avignon. I've got to walk all the way down the train to enter the lead carriage. Actually, should we have a look and see what it looks like inside? Oh, it's like a... Look at this. Oh my god, it's a double-decker. I mean, if we are we in France? Because I have been on a French train, and it was a double-decker. A double-decker. Been on that train before. Oh, is my driving thing upstairs? Or excuse me. Oh. Never mind. It is very cool. It's a really cool train. Yeah, I have been on some of... I think I went on one... I went on a lot of metro or whatever in France. And I think I went on one single double-decker train. Find a seat. Oh, I was supposed to be finding a seat in the carriage. Why am I doing that? I thought I was supposed to be driving the train. Oh, okay. It wants me just to sit in the carriage. This is the tutorial. And I've just run off.
You can pause the experience at any point and review previous and current objectives. Check it out now and then
Wi-Fi,
return to the
forget
game
it.
when
Charge
ready.
up your phone. Pff, room for luggage. Don't you have a lap? Exactly. Okay. Right, now we're driving the train. So it's telling... I'm basically back in tutorial, super tutorial mode, and it's telling me how to do everything. Probably gonna be like, that's it, goodbye.
A heads-up display has appeared on the right-hand side of the screen.
No, don't tell
This
me
is a
about the
guide to
heads-up
what the
display
train is
again.
doing. This is the speed
Oh,
display.
I've turned all this off. Okay, listen. Get me back. Hang on. Right. Okay, train. Route. Mediterranean training modules number 2. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna skip the first one because I think it's just telling me all the basics about the moving and looking and UI, and I've already done that. I know what it looks like. I turned off the other base UI and I'm on basic bitch UI anyway. Right.
Welcome to driver training here at Marseille.
Oh my gosh, I'm at
Today
Marseille.
you'll be learning to drive this SNCF Series 200 TGV duplex in camion livery.
Yes, I am.
This brief introduction will cover critical driving controls and passenger
good.
operations, so climb aboard to get started.
Do you fail if you run over the track? Wait. Oh, no. I am stuck though.
Take a seat in the driver's position, because this is where you'll be spending most of your time.
Wee.
To begin, you will need to press the service retention cancel button to take control
Of
the
course.
service. In normal operation, this unit draws electricity from the overhead catenary via a pantograph.
Oh no, the
However, since
pantograph's
pantograph is
chat.
currently in the down position, you have to power the initial systems by priming the auxiliary battery.
Okay.
To activate the control desk, set the master switch to... Now activate the pantograph using the normal and DC positions on the different rotary switches so that it raises up and makes contact with the...
Okay. Oh. I need to change this to normal. Okay, so this is the stuff I didn't know how to do last time. Okay, so we've set the pantograph to DC, then we set it to normal.
In the area of Marseille.
Okay.
The LGV setting should be used outside.
Okay, so when we're outside of Marseille, we gotta switch to LGV.
And the AC setting is used in other AC overhead line areas.
God, how am I... This is ridiculous. Who's supposed to know all this
The
stuff?
circuit breaker will need to be set to allow power to reach the entire train.
Okay.
Now that the circuit breaker has been set, it will need to be armed. Lighting is automatically set when enabling the master switch, but make sure you use the low beam lights when passing other trains so as not to blind oncoming drivers.
Right. I hear what you're saying.
Take a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe before unlocking the doors.
Looks pretty safe to me. Come on, everybody, get on the train. Don't touch the fizzy knitting. Isn't it weird? Like, now I've got to...
Next, you need to do the brake test.
Oh, okay.
This ensures that all the brakes are working correctly before you set off.
Yeah.
First, press the brake hold button to hold the lead power car brakes into their current state so that you don't roll away. This does mean that during these tests you will not... And now press the emergency brake button. use the brake neutral switch to disable the brake lever.
Okay. Okay.
Now that you've tested the emergency brake, you'll test normal brake operations. Then hold the train brake in the release position to raise the brake pipe to 5 bar.
Yeah.
Hold the train brake control in apply until the brake pipe reads around 4 bar. And that's the brake system fully tested. The reverser is used to set the direction of travel.
Close the doors.
There are 3 driving
Okay.
modes on the TGV.
Mm-hmm.
Coupling and uncoupling. The speed is limited in this mode and is intended for coupling maneuvers. Manual control.
Oh,
This is usual mode for driving on classic lines.
it's this bit.
And selected speed. This uses the speed selector control and
Uh-huh.
is used by the driver on high-speed lines to set the maximum
Yes,
cruise
cruise
speed.
control. Okay. Translates chain
To
rates,
get started
exactly.
now,
Okay, so in manual.
it's time to get going. Set the doors to locked.
Okay.
For this introduction, you'll be driving as far as Aix-en-Provence.
We?
Finally, press the brake hold button and you should see the yellow light go out. And hold the train brake in the...
I did all this.
The train is now ready to part, so apply a small amount of power to get moving.
We're off. See you later, nerds. Okay. Trans and autism trains have a big overlap, probably. A friend of mine's sister is actually trans and a train driver. Oh, nice. The trans train driver power. Okay, I'm applying some speed. Picking up coal, am I picking up speed? Are there, do you know how you got like the HOTAS and stuff for like plane flight sim things, and there's all the different setups, and there's like a farming sim one and stuff.
Coasting is a method used to Is
Is there one
the
for
speed
trains?
limit
Can
is
you like buy
important.
this entire
If you
crazy
begin
train
to
setup
overspeed,
from
hold the
Mr.
brake lever into
Logitech?
the apply position to slow down.
Yeah, I mean Twitch has been pretty good about flagging some things. Okay, I guess we're just going. No derailing. No, we haven't derailed yet. But we have got stuck and not been able to drive the train several times. I think flagging the word trans is not pretty good. No, that's not pretty good. But I think, is it flagging the word trans as is, or is it flagging the word trans within other context? Because when I was modding the other day, it flagged something. Because it flags things like, it was like stuff like fuck bitches and stuff like that, right? So it's usually like there's like context. If that makes sense. So I don't think it should be. It definitely should not be flagging the word trans. But it should be flagging things that, like, slurs for trans people and saying like any sort of rude words before trans and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. Oh, we can speed up. Yeah, and it has got better at doing that. But definitely shouldn't be flagging anything like normal, like trans or queer or anything like that. And I think maybe it thinks, does it think like ought is like a shortened slur or something? Oh, we got a lot of, we can do very big speed here, look. Are we gonna have to switch to the other thing in a minute? Are we still in the thing? Sorry. Do you have any fellow train drivers, like bus drivers? Do you? We haven't got anybody with us right now. We're just on our own. Or we could go even faster now. We can get up to 140. Sorry, Dizzy. I like, you know what I mean. Did I clarify? I don't want to. I don't want to think it's. I don't want people to think that I think it's okay for Twitch to fucking silence us. You know what I mean? I don't. That's not what I meant. Do 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 do. They've just been adding a lot more contextual auto mod things in recently. Some of them are not good.
You're approaching the voltage changeover area and
hey.
need to change the voltage on the train in order to continue.
What I
You'll
told
do
you
this
to.
without stopping the train. Open and then close the circuit. Lower the pantograph by moving the switch to the lower position. Change the pantograph.
Okay. I think anyone out here is thinking if this wants Twitch to silence trans voices. Okay. I just yeah. Oh, we're going uphill slightly, so we're losing some speed. We're on a 1% incline. I guess I will try and get us up to 140 because we got a long way to go. You're just coasting? I'm trying. I should be going. It does seem like we are coasting. Did I fuck up the... Is that why? Because I hadn't put the pantograph, I hadn't put the pantograph back on normal. I was thinking that's why. Ugh.
When the arm breaker symbol illuminates, rearm the circuit breaker. This means you can now increase power up to the indicated speed on the TVM display. Nicely done. You're in good shape to continue the journey.
Am I? I don't feel like I am. Okay. I put it back up too early, did I? Oopsie poopsie. Tiny people clown hiding inside the cab. That's just me. Andres, have a good day. Well, I want to go and watch the thingy, so I might wrap up, actually. But I do think I have driven this train. I've driven it real good. And by real good, I mean, okay. Well, I think there's a lot of things I like in this. I think it's really cool. It's cool to see how insanely overcomplicated the trains are to drive. In real life. And it's cool to see, like, I know 300 was the max speed there, what the heck. And it's cool to see, like, cool to, like, play it and everything. I think it's really good. We, like, learned how to drive that English train, and then we just learned how to drive that, basically. I think they're, like, power system switching stuff is very complex and sort of, like, something you gotta pay a lot of attention to, I guess. Just, like, going, oh, shit, gotta switch over to this. And, like, you gotta know what you're doing. Whereas I'm a bit like, what the fuck is that? I just want to press go. But I think it's very cool. So that game is in the Jingle Jam Games collection. So if you haven't got it yet, you can donate £35 or more. There's 8 wonderful charities we're fundraising for. So give it a look, or donate if you can. Even if you don't want the games, you can give some money. It's all good. Or you could give the games out to people. Whatever you want, whatever you like, whatever you need. But I think I'm going to wrap up because I'm going to go and watch the Hat Films quiz. Oh, stretch. So thank you everybody for watching. I'm going to do some Among Us tomorrow morning with a bunch of the Gobs and Grems. So that's going to be good fun. Thank you everybody. Should we raid into the old Yogi Cats? And also check out the Gobs and Grims are doing a bunch of different streams throughout this week as well, raising money. So don't miss out. Mwah. Thank you everybody. Thank you for watching. Let's do a little raid. Bam. Have a lovely day, everybody. Have a good quiz, have a good Yingles, have a good Crimbusk. Thank you for coming and hanging out. And yeah, Dizzy, if you're still there, I hope... I just feel a bit like... I sort of... Yeah, I feel like the way I said what I said, and then Dizzy said it's not okay to silence trans voices, and I feel like really bad now, because that was not what I was trying to intentionally say, obviously. I was not saying... I wasn't trying to say that. And now I feel like... Obviously, that is not okay. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. No, I'm not. I know you're not trying to make me feel bad. I just feel bad because I felt like I'd said that it was okay and that had upset like you and other people, do you know what I mean? And that wasn't what I was trying to say, and I just wanted to make sure that we were all on the same page. That was all. I just wanted to make sure we're all on the same page that silencing like trans and queer people and everything, not cool. It's not good. But moderating to protect them is good. And it's that fine line. So as long as we're all on the same page, I'm not sad anymore. Do you know what I mean? Oh, love you all, everybody. Gotta go. Bye 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 bye.